Today's daily table topic is, how do you think the definition of adventure changes as we move through different stages of life? And what constitutes an adventure for you now? I think the definition of adventure changes throughout our life based off of the experience we gain and the reality of certain situations and how the world actually runs. And what do I mean by that? As a kid, an adventure for you might just be staring at an anthill. You're full of wonder, everything is new to you, everything is fresh. You could spend time really engaging and being curious about basically anything. As you age, people tell you should focus on this. For example, you should focus on your grades so you can get a better job, so you can start a family, so that you can be happy and make money and buy houses and be rich, and then you can die and they have kids that you can give them a estate and people remember you, whatever, right? And because you're on that path, all of a sudden your worldview or your, let's call it field of vision, narrows. You're like, okay, so instead of me staring at an anthill for an hour, that's just a waste of time. I'm going to dedicate myself to study instead, right? And because of that, your sense of adventure shrinks. You get more bogged down into what society and your parents and whatever your friends maybe even tells you what to do, and you lose yourself. You stop asking, what do you actually find enjoyable? What do you think is actually adventurous? I mean, if you look at an adult and then they're staring at an anthill for like an hour, you would probably judge them, right? Think about it. And I think really we need to go back and recall our childhood a bit and get that feeling of wonder. Get that feeling of wonder back into our life. So what constitutes an adventure for me now? Honestly, anything that is new, anything that I haven't done before, anything that's challenging, I think is an adventure. It doesn't have to be what society tells you is valuable. It is really up to yourself to figure that out. And an added benefit of this is, once you actually do find something or a couple things that you vibe with, you're going to become more successful in the conventional sense. You're going to make more money. You're going to have more friends. You're going to be happier just by doing that, right? So just go out of your comfort zone, stare at that anthill. I keep coming back to that example for an hour if you want to. And honestly, you will achieve bigger success than just following the standard playbook.